Hello, Leos. I am Heather, your Claire coach and intuitive development teacher. Welcome to another tarot reading for the collective of Leo. It's actually the first one I've done on my channel. I've cleansed my space and meditated on your cards, and today I will be looking for messages from divine love on how to manifest what it is you desire from wherever you are at on your path right now. So by the end of this reading, you will be one step closer to your true desires. If you would like to learn how to manifest love or money using the tarot after this reading is over, I also have a free guide and tutorial in the description box below. So let's go ahead and jump in and see what the cards have for you today. First, we're going to check in on the past energies, see if we've got that going correctly. And then we will jump in on how to bring about the outcome it is that you desire. So, oh, past energies, some tough stuff going on in the past. Straight away, you have the Tower card, and we are going to clarify here. Okay, so past tense situation, feeling really overwhelmed. There was a Tower moment. It was a shock and a surprise. It came in quickly and it threatened your peace. Now, Leos are not going to be threatened for very long. So I'm seeing that throughout this whole thing, you've really been trying to bolster yourself up. Whatever this journey has been for you, looks like it has been tough. But you've remained hopeful, and it might have felt overwhelming sometimes where you something happened and it was kind of wrecked you, but then you're like, no, I'm good. And you're limping along and even having a lot of hope and taking a lot of steps towards your dreams. And then all of a sudden it'll kind of come back in and kind of catch you off guard, and you might have some overwhelming grief, or some things just might come up to kind of, really, what it really reinforces is that whatever this Tower moment is has it was something that you cared about very deeply, that you either lost or was restructured entirely. And like I said, this is past energy, so this isn't something that's about to happen. This is kind of what's already been happening. But I see you steadily, kind of like that non-linear growth. But it is growth, and we're moving upwards, and we're actually collecting some really beautiful energy along our way, learning a lot of lessons. And I know one thing about Leos is you take your lessons, you learn from it, and then you turn it into something amazing, and the world watches you in awe, right? That's kind of the Leo way to respond to anything that is negative going on there. All right, so in your present tense energies, you have the Justice card, which is a lot of balance. And whereas previously your energy might have been a little bit wobbly here and there, and maybe even more than you're used to because of this Tower moment, now, you have some amazing energy going on for you. Okay, so I have the King of Cups here, right? You are sitting in your emotional power, and you're in conquer mode, but you're actually not being too flashy about it. And that's one thing about Leos. I'm also a Leo. We really do enjoy attention, right? We make really great leaders. We enjoy the eyes on us, but there's some things that you're keeping closer to your chest that you're not necessarily, you're going to be out in public in front of people, but you're not flashing it around as if it's something that's, and for the record, as a Leo, I have no problem flashing things around. Sometimes I'm like, my life is so interesting. You've got to listen to this. Like, for real, it's like soap opera sometimes. And I think Leos, we just really are able to find even mundane things to be pretty interesting. So, but it's like there's just something, you're being discreet about something. Now, this could be a lot of love. There are a lot of cups sitting here on the table right now for you, and you are being the King of Cups. So you might be approached by a King of Cups. I definitely feel like your energy is very kingly right now. Gender obviously is not a matter. It's not a matter of gender. It's just the energy. But I also think you're attracting a kingly energy as well. Uh, and because think about it, that you attract what you are, right? So if you are bossing up, you're also bossing up and you're about to go on an adventure. So you're kind of at the beginning stages of something. I don't know if you decided to use whatever pain in the past to kind of transform your life and create something that's going to help people going forward, or it just really feels like the lessons of what you just went through just was needed for the beginning stages of whatever this amazing journey was on. I still see you having pain. And sometimes in present tense, it might feel like, wow, I am surprised how much pain I still have over this tower event. Like, we're just so strong. We're a really incredibly strong energy, and people look at us as incredibly strong energy. So yeah, we kind of take that on, and it's true. We are very strong, but it does not mean that our capacity to feel is not like, I mean, it's like any other person's, we also can feel pain on extreme levels. And so you might actually be feeling pain that is as extreme as when this event happened, even though it was significantly, I shouldn't say a long time in the past. This feels pretty recent, that there was some kind of tower event that shocked you and kind of caused some pain for you. And so all that really means is like all these cups that you're using to kind of boss up in your love life and career is a way that you're showing yourself love when things are hard. And something is definitely hard. Like something is dead, done, and over with. It's like kicking a dead horse type of a energy. It might keep circulating in your mind, but as it circulates, it's things are done. Things are done. This is over. I'm really hurt by this. This is really upsetting me. I'm kind of fixated on it sometimes, but so you might be spinning in your head, but the overall message that you have to admit to yourself is something is done, something is over. And it could be either love or career either. And it could be both, because when you have that energy of an ending in one major area of your life, it seems to kind of the slate needs to be cleared every once in a while for us, for whatever reason. It affects other areas of your life. So if something happens in love, it might affect career and even in health. All right, so let's check out where these energies are going and then kind of get some insight on how to bridge the gap from where they're headed to where we want them to be, or just get some insights on what steps to take next. Okay, so you actually have the Queen of Cups to match that King of Cups energy. You have the Death card, and you have the Five of Wands in reverse. So there's also this Ace of Swords energy, and you actually got the Ace of Swords twice. And swords sometimes freak people out, but I'm seeing this as very much an adventure that you're going on. And I want you to look at this Ace of Swords energy because it really involves somebody mastering their energies. You can see that she's very relaxed there, and she's kind of playing with the light in her hands in a really relaxed way. So whatever is coming through, it's just like, okay, I am the master of these energies now. So nothing is going to stop you. Nothing is going to hinder your progress. This Queen of Cups is guarding her cup there. The cup is closed. The cup is closed. She's protective. She knows what she has, and she's not necessarily willing to share that right now. And I get, some competitive energies coming in, some type of a battle that you kind of feel like, just unfazed, right? That there's not really anything that's going to there's not really anything that's going to phase you or take you away from your power, right? And so there's amazing rebirth and transformation happening here, so that whatever has happened with this shocking tower moment in the past has truly birthed this process that is bringing new energy in, new luck, new dreams coming in, and I'm seeing it coming in quickly. So All right, so there are some ideas. I'm getting, again, another energy of keeping things to yourself and just kind of like slowly and silently bossing up, right? We don't need to. So one way to get this rebirth and this transformation to bring in all of your success is to not necessarily publicize your plan. Publicize yourself all you want. Some of you might be doing that for a specific reason in order to be successful, is using your presence to, like, maybe you're doing more videos, or you're on stages, or you're doing more to put yourself in front of other people's on other people's radars, but you're not necessarily telling them the plan that you have for that. And that is a good idea. And then in a very quick, it's like one fell swoop, you're going to start attracting this attention. Now, the warning about the attention that you're attracting is that when you stand up in front of people, you are going to attract some haters, right? There's going to be a balance of all types of people, but I'm getting that that is a very non-threatening thing to you, simply because you are the master of these energies. You know how to look at somebody who comes with a criticism or a complaint, and you know how to look at their heart and say, you must really care. And that's why you're coming to me about this. And you're sharing your opinion. Thanks. Imagine that. Imagine if the trolls on the internet got a reply to one of their comments from the creator that said, thank you for caring enough to use your throat chakra and show up for yourself. Sounds like you're in the middle of a very interesting journey, and I wish you all the best with that. Neutralized. So your ability to execute here in this next phase of your life comes from you getting clear with you and realizing that this is all your own creation. It's about getting on an instinctual level and really just living out your values, right? Living out your ability to read a situation and to master the storm, master the energies, and rise up, become that Queen of Wands that you are, because this is fire energy. And the thing about this is nobody else is here. She needs no permission to be able to stand up and say an opinion. It's okay to allow yourself to be in front of another person and say something, period. And you know what? It's okay to be wrong. I think a lot of times in the culture that we're in right now, there's a lot of really shaky energies, and people are really wounded really easily and very touchy, right? We're constantly inundated by information. We're truly offended by some of the ways people choose to live, right? And it may be valid or it may be invalid. All of our feelings are valid. It just doesn't mean that they're at the end of the journey. And so as the strong presence that you are being called to be one of those energies that is on the forefront of this shakeup in our society. So it's going to require you to have that thick skin. And the way to have that thick skin is to I pulled the devil card here on that. And when I get the devil card, to me, it means leaning into your lightheartedness. It means not taking things so seriously. So the way to survive and the way to continue mastering these energies is by listening to your own instincts. It's by asking permission from no one and allowing yourself to rise and stand and be seen, even if people have a problem with it. And then let yourself be lighthearted, right? You don't have to take everybody's opinions so personally. You don't need to put yourself in a place where you are being crucified for standing up and saying something that is true to you in this moment right now. And I think that sometimes we try to have this, very fixed mindset of, oh, they said that one thing, so they must believe that for the rest of their life. And it's like, no, absolutely not. We change, we grow. But right now, this is what's important to me. I'm not saying it has to be important to you, but if you're commenting on what I'm saying, then clearly something is important here, and maybe a discussion can be had. I feel like you are primed and ready. And I honestly, to go back to that past position when you were in that tower phase, whatever that was, it's like you give 0 Fs anymore. Like you're just like, you know what? All the cards are on the table and this is me and I'm ready to show up exactly what I am. and you've had those things kind of stripped away from you, stripped away from your energy so that you can rise. And it's just a beautiful thing. I have an oracle card here for you from the 7 energies, and I'm going to check it out and see what we got for you in here. Okay, so we got the Birds of a Feather card, and this is something that goes with that Devil card, that is really asking us to be kind of lighthearted and feathery, right? You're definitely going to be seen in a community. There are going to be other birds that are looking at you right now, and you're going to have the light behind you. So you're going to be in the spotlight. I don't know if this is your career or if this is... yeah, it feels like a career. It feels like a career reading for the most part. But I think sometimes it's really intertwined with our love life as well. You know, maybe the things that happen in your love life is something that you're using those lessons to teach others how to do the thing, how to human, how to, you know, if you've been through a breakup, maybe you're teaching people how to go through a breakup without losing yourself entirely and being so sad while still learning to honor the pain. You know, that's just an example of how you can use your love life in your career to help other people learn how to apply it to their own lives and better themselves. I'm going to read this for you because I really love the way that she explains these cards in this book. So this is for the Birds of a Feather card. Have you ever wondered how people naturally gravitate to one another and discover a surprising intimacy and connection? There is a kind of magnetic energy, like an invisible ray of light, that gently pulls people together to form something beautiful that can be shared. As in the saying, birds of a feather flock together. It comes from an instinctual need for belonging, you might say. We need community to survive, to thrive, and grow. We humans are social creatures after all. None of us are meant to be alone. The concept of belonging is playing an important role in your life currently. Perhaps you recently found yourself in a group where you knew you were in the right place. Trust those strands of connection, for now is the time to thrive in community. Putting on that pedestal, being a leader in the community, just like I'm saying. What you will find is a deeper and more expansive way of looking at the world by baring yourself to others and sharing ideas, hopes, and dreams. What have we been talking about? However long you stay here in this journey of becoming who you're meant to be, connecting to community and participating in fellowship is the best thing for you right now. You will flourish as a part of a network of like-minded and like-hearted people. Stick to what feels good and resonates with your heart as true, which you will, like for sure. When you understand the value of this community, you will discover everything you're hoping for and much more than you're expecting. And I got chills because the success that comes from you bossing up and creating your own community and being the leader of your own community is going to give you that sense of belonging that they're talking about there. So I'm really excited for you. I feel like this has kind of been a long time coming, and it's kind of like the last piece in the puzzle here to bring you some true success. I know you've had success, and I know that things have gone well for you, and you're generally a pretty positive person. But I also think that things have been really tough. So it's really time for you. Sorry, my screen's getting like blurry. So I wanted to focus on me a little bit. So I apologize that it's a little blurry right now. But I did also want to, I was saying I'm very excited for you and what's happening. I did want to draw one of these Untethered Soul cards because I think they're really great for just kind of grounding us, right? So this is about going beyond, and it says beyond is infinite in all directions. So there really is no end to the success that you can have here, and it really does play to the strength of your energies, your ability to master these energies. Thank you for watching today. I would love to connect with you. Go ahead and please make sure that you follow me on Instagram and TikTok. I included all my social links below so that we can have one-on-one conversations and get to know each other a little bit better. And I also have a free tarot guide for you. If you're interested in learning how to use tarot to manifest your dream life, I have a free guide that's just like a quick reference guide with some common meanings. And I also have a tutorial. Totally free, just something as my gift to you so that you can enjoy this journey beyond the readings that we do here. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I hope you enjoy all of the success coming to you.